Hello, my name is Justin Freeman, and we are presenting to you Automate's Auto Services Startup Pitch and Plan. Just to kind of give you a brief roadmap to follow the terms of the assignment and what's set out. We'll go through some slides and give you kind of an outline of the idea, and I hope you like it. So what exactly is my idea for a startup? Well, everyone has run into issues logistically, financially, or even with schedule or time and properly maintaining their automobile, or keeping it clean, washing it, detailing it, things of that nature. It's sometimes can be a real hassle to take the time off work, find time in your schedule to take your vehicle in, make an appointment, or even when you're pressed for time, take it to the car wash, even an automatic wash. So that's where we come in. We bring care and maintenance to you, and we can do this several ways through subscription services that we offer. We specialize in car wash and dry, just exterior care for your car. We also offer services for lube oil and filter changes, tire rotations, air filters, fluid maintenance, top off, brake fluid, coolant, transmission fluid, etc., and coolant flushes. So primary maintenance items for your vehicle, and we bring that service to you, so there's no need to make an appointment somewhere, take time off to take it in. This is the business model canvas, and what I've done is break down the value propositions. On the right side you'll see the customer relations, channels, and segments. On the left side, things that have to do internally with the business, be it activities, partners, resources, cost structure down the bottom left, etc. So as you look through this, our big value propositions are: we cover the need and the problem of finding time to maintenance the vehicle if you've got a busy lifestyle, if it's inconvenient to do so, and keep it in a routine. We also look at some of the revenue streams to kind of roadmap how the business would make money, and that would be pricing for subscription services, basically for our company to come and maintenance and clean your vehicle and take care of it. But we do also offer upsell for a la carte or individual items at this time for sale, upsell the subscription packages, etc. So feel free to look this over, and I think it's we're filling in a need based on the customer input that I'd received, which we'll go to that here in a minute. So looking at our consumer input that we got for need validation, is there a need for our service? I had the opportunity to find these 5 people and interview them and ask them, kind of what their experiences were, what they run into when servicing their vehicle or vehicles. And so starting off on the left, time is a big deal. Okay, pick this customer in particular prefers to have it picked up and dropped off, to where he avoids the hassle completely of taking it in for service to the dealership. Scheduling ahead can be difficult. The guy leads a busy lifestyle. He owns other property, likes a vacation to the mountains quite often, etc. Next we have the schedule. This is a rural customer, always have to travel, lives 30 minutes away from any service shop or dealership or anything like that. So there's always the travel component. Wait times and eventually the care for the vehicle gets put off. In the middle, we have Mr. Gibson, who his big issue, there's an expense. It's expensive to take it to the dealership. It's expensive to take it to an automatic car wash or automatic car wash club. Sometimes, though, they just don't do a good job. Doing it yourself, whether it's maintenance or detail or washing your car, sometimes can be troublesome if you don't know what you're doing or how to care for your car. Sometimes you can end up damaging it. Priorities play into it. Time and schedule is full. She has a job, is employed, but is also very active in her children's sports programs. Priorities get in the way. Having a dirty vehicle and not having the time to do it herself is very, very frustrating. And on the far right, trust is a big deal. He likes, this is a customer that likes to cut corners, but knows the importance of having it done. Doesn't wish to do it himself, but also runs into issues with trusting the technicians that they're fully competent to do the job and do it right the first time. Making sure that everything is done, maintenanced, or repaired in a timely manner. Just had bad experiences having to wait. You wait on your vehicle to get worked on or cleaned. It ends up getting put off. So I definitely see a strong need validation for our service. Intellectual property definitely will be done with the mobile service process and how we distribute our work and are able to visit those vehicles for a weekly and even semi-weekly wash. Retrofitted vans, obviously, proprietary detergent blend, and our logo, trademark, and presence would be things of note. We would be organized under an S corporation, mainly for the two reasons: flexibility and raising capital. Yes, there are limited shareholders, but single income taxation is a huge plus for our company. The marketing plan will take place of basically places of employment, municipalities, parking lots, public events. Certain cases we might even be able to come to residential areas for that. Planned residential areas, apartment complexes, things like that, to where we'd be doing multiple vehicles at once. Promotion definitely would be heavy on radio, television, social media is a big one. Mailer campaigns, and we definitely want to get feet on the pavement, partnering with businesses, dealerships, and anyone who would be able to welcome our service and offer that as an employee fringe benefit package, whatever the case would be. We upsell the product. Basic starts at $59 a month, and they can go up from there, or there are a la carte items that they can choose at the time. The nice thing is that once these a la carte items are rolled out, there can be coupon specials, different things like that, anything to drum up business. Sales forecast based on, a lot of this is based on what we would need to sell to make a reasonable or marginal profit on our break-even analysis, and we'll get to that in a minute. But as you can see, our sales forecast based on our expected growth for the first 3 years. Next would be showing what those key fixed and variable costs are. On the left, we have the key fixed costs for startup, and you can tell we've done some research where exactly we are getting our figures. So this is real data. It is real cost and a realistic number for that startup. Over here off to the side, you do, and I'll move myself out of the way, you do see our variable costs, what we charge for labor, or actually incurring cost for labor, fuel, detergent, water, etc. for each of the different 3 main services. Moving on from there, break-even analysis, you're going to show annual costs, $256,364. We base this on I base this on contribution margin of 50.38 cents for every dollar that we sell. We put towards our contribution to pay off debt. Our break-even sales to cover our costs and our debt load would be $508,861. Required funding to start this company. Put a visual here so to make it a little bit easier to see. Operating capital, owner injection, startup expenses. This is going to be mainly for leases, getting the vehicles, first round of ordering product, and blends for a proprietary detergent and a bank loan. All that's going to equal up to $90,000. The use of funds and how we're going to spend this money is going to be listed on this chart here. We don't expect a large lease payment, lease deposit, improvements, professional business insurances. That's going to be a must, considering if we go to somewhere, a large parking lot or a business and service vehicles, etc. Definitely going to have insurance. Miscellaneous costs, website, we definitely want to have a very active web and social media presence, working capital, marketing, and equipment. So basically I just wanted to show you the startup pitch. Appreciate you listening and taking the time to listen. Thanks a lot and have a good evening.